Bro.
What do you got?
Let me tell you something. Look, Scotland is dressing ponies in cardigan sweaters to encourage people to visit. Let me tell you something. You could dress a fucking pony up anywhere.
Let me see it.
Visit. Bro, look at this shit, bro. Look at this fucking sweater, bro. That's fresh. That's first off Christmas gift opening, bro. Look at that.
They look pretty sick, dude.
Bro. Think about you waking up in the morning and one of them just standing in your kitchen.
Why does Scotland need any incentive? One of the
because bagpipes ain't working. That's probably why.
They should. That's because nobody's heard bagpipes in person before. That shit'll rearrange your fucking DNA.
Well,
dude.
people's also not seen fucking many ponies in Christmas sweaters neither, and I dare say that
if the ponies could play bagpipes, now we're talking.
Holy fucking shit, bro! What if they could, bro? Oh shit!
They don't need it, dude. It's Scotland.
So I literally just read that information just now. So that's what's going on with that. What episode is this? 12. Look at us.
Wow.
Dozen boys.
The number 12 looks like you.
Dozen. What does that mean?
There was some prog band back in the day, proggy tech metal band called The Number 12 Looks Like You.
Oh, shit, bro. That was such an obscure reference, bro.
Yeah, and they were big for a little bit, but
if I would have never asked, nobody would have ever fucking knew that reference.
Yep.
It's cool though.
I mean, 4 people would have.
Well, that's what I'm here for. It's good. I don't know if those 4 people are listening or not.
I feel like we played a show with them.
You might have played a show with a lot of.
I'll have to ask T.O., our old singer. He'll know. I'll text him after this.
Shout out to T.O.
T.O. knows all that shit.
I was about to say he knows the information.
He'll be like, "Yep, it was here at this date," and I'll be like, "I have no fucking idea."
Oh shit!
He hits me up about some stories on the pod. Who the hell? Oh, my old singer from Third Limb. He hit me up last night and was like, "Dude, I'm loving these pods," because he's a truck driver now.
Oh, that's dope.
And I think I told us that he's the dude that was bumping the 3-6 Mafia in Orlando.
And he heard it.
Yeah, he heard us talking about it.
That's fire.
But I'll never. He had like he'll text me. It was like an old Pontiac Firebird when they made like the little ones.
Yep.
Or what were they called? Spitfire, Fire. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know about the Spitfires,
but they were small, and I remember he had a little bit, just that 3-6 hitting, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then he'd play some crazy metal afterwards, and I was like, "We're gonna be friends, man."
The fact he heard the shit and it came full circle like that.
Well, I was like, I think I told a story about you already in there, man, and he just thumbs up it. So I imagine he listened to it. I don't fucking know.
Had to.
It's funny who comes out of the woodwork and he says, "I got stories about all of you crazy sons of bitches."
Man, bro.
And they're all good.
Absolutely.
I'll tell them all.
Bro, shout out to the last episode. That we got into some real metaphysical, metalogical, well, what was that, weather?
Just metalogical shit, dude.
Is that a thing, metalogical? Metalogical.
It sounds and feels weird.
It sounds important, but it also sounds fake.
Metalogical.
I don't know. You can try it.
It sounds like it's it should be.
Try it out, bro. If not, somebody fucking give it a definition. I
know I haven't used it.
Well, I use it now. And you'll use it now too.
Metalogic is the study of properties of the formal logical systems rather than the application of those systems to derive truths.
Boom. Genius.
It sounds weird to hear and say. It's one of those.
I mean, I thought of it on my way to meteorological, which didn't make any sense at all. So metalogical is what I'm sticking with. And I'm all right with that.
I feel like you're going to like this word a lot and you're going to use it.
Metalogical? I might use it a couple times.
It's logic versus metalogic logic is concerned with using a system to reason and derive conclusions. Metalogic, however, on the other hand, steps back and analyzes the logic itself.
Oh shit, that's what I do.
Yeah, you just answered.
That's what we do.
That's what you just answered your own thing. How do we not know this word? I feel so dumb.
The Metalogical boys, bro. That's the next one. We'll have to rename the pod or something because that's nice.
I keep thinking of metallurgy when you say it.
Metallurgy. I don't know what that is. Is somebody allergic to something? Allergic to fucking thinking about things outside of things? I just wonder.
Metallurgy is metals.
Oh.
Manipulating them.
Okay. You ever seen the Alchemist Cookbook? We won't get on movies like that quick, but you ever seen the Alchemist Cookbook?
I haven't seen the movie, no.
It's kind of fucking wild.
It was a book though first, though, right?
Well, The Alchemist, I think so, because the movie is about dude trying to like do these things, I guess, in the book.
Yeah.
But like he's out in the woods by us. It's actually a creepy fucking movie.
I've heard
Anyway.
heard the name of that movie referenced a million
I don't know what's
times.
over me in fucking horror movies lately. Something's going on.
What do you mean?
I fucking love scary movies, bro.
You're in a scary headspace.
Well, I mean, I guess I always am because I've been doing this shit for. I've been into scary movies for a long fucking time, bro. One of the first scary movies I remember watching was fucking Leprechaun. You remember Leprechaun?
I play a little trick. I chop off your dick.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah, I know Leprechaun,
All right,
bro.
This was pre like Leprechaun in the Hood when everybody got on fucking Leprechaun. No, this
Wait, that was a thing?
Leprechaun in
When
the Hood?
all of a sudden people started fucking with Leprechaun?
Yes, bro. Nobody fucked with Leprechaun before that, bro. I was in the original.
I remember we watched all
totally
4 or
creeped
5
out.
movies that whatever was out at that point when I was in like middle school. We had like a Friday, Saturday night fucking boys hangout and we watched every Leprechaun movie and you know, because we thought it was funny. And then like by the third one, you're like, this is kind of fucked up.
Bro, I'm telling you, tell me that you are one of the, I say handful of white guys. I'm sure a lot of people say Tales from the Hood. Have you ever actually seen Tales from the Hood?
No.
If not,
No.
okay. We're going to sit down and we're going to watch that shit together.
I've seen Tales from the Crypt.
No, not the same thing. You know, when I was little, I used to be like, oh, that scary guy, he's coming out of the tanning bed. I thought it was a tanning bed, not a coffin. I swear, bro.
You're like, that tanning bed's not working real well.
Or it worked way too well.
Yeah. Either way, I don't want that tanning bed around me.
He's coming out of that tanning bed, bro.
I used to love Tales from the Crypt, dude.
Tales from the Crypt was fucking kind of wild. It was wild.
It was excellent.
Really, the damn intro scared me more than anything.
Intro
dude
was-
kind of, he's Crypt Keeper's a little fucking.
Yeah, dude.
A little overboard.
I got some old school Crypt Keeper cards and shit that I got to dig
Do
out.
you
They
for
were
real?
they
Of
were
course
sick.
the fuck you would.
I don't know where I got them from, but I probably
Ain't no
saw them at a
fucking
card shop
telling,
and was
bro.
like Crypt Keeper.
Probably the same place I got my fucking hockey cards at.
Yeah, well, why are you buying hockey cards?
I didn't buy them. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know where they came from.
When you're a kid, you accumulate sports cards, just like Keelan is. I'm
Yeah.
sending you home with sports cards tonight. That's how it happened.
That is how it happened.
By the way, I figured out we got planned this,
Okay.
but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them penny sleeves, top loaders, right?
Okay.
But the reason I'm bringing that is I'm bringing my own and I'm bringing one for him, 2 fresh boxes. And then I'm buying 2, possibly 4 basketball boxes. He gets 2, I get 2. Box battle.
What? Box battle?
Yeah. So we rip our boxes together.
Yeah.
Best man wins. Sickest card wins.
Oh shit! What is that? I mean, what do you win when you win?
Well, we got to wager that out.
You got a
Him and
fucking
I
arm
are gonna-
wrestle or something?
Him and I are not going to wager anything. But what he'll do is
He's got a
he'll
couple dollars,
he'll
bro.
want to box battle all his friends.
He'll
'cause
want a
it's-
box battle. Well, he's
it's
probably gonna
fun as
win because
shit.
I don't know anybody his age that are just like doing car. Oh, I'm sorry. He also sidetrack. He also wanted me to say on the podcast that he is undefeated in arm wrestling at school.
How could he not be?
With either hand? By the way, he's left-handed, so he wrestles these. He arm
Lefties.
wrestles these kids right-handed, and they have no idea that he's.
That's
like
not his strongest hand. And then he's like, I'll do it left-handed.
He
And they're
said,
like,
"There's a kid-"
yeah,
he
that's
said-
a good idea. And then he
said,
fucks
There's
him
a
up
kid
more.
at school that can't beat me with both hands. Like versus his one.
Yeah, him and I are going to have a good old classic box battle.
That'll be nice. I've
He
never
can
heard of it.
He can have all the cards. I'm just saying.
I mean, bro, if you
But
find a
it's-
gym, then
It's fun because it's like,
obviously, hell, you bought it. You keep whatever cards you
I don't-
want to.
that's
He
not
ain't gonna, he ain't gonna know the damn difference. What's good as what's not, or what's not.
yeah, you will because he'll know what to look for then. That's why I'm saying like, we'll sleeve all his cards and shit. I'll walk him through it so he knows what he's looking for.
He pulled them out today. Matter of fact,
Hell yeah.
he's looking at them and whatever. But yeah,
I went
he's-
through all of mine yesterday. I literally pulled them all down and because I was looking for Mrs. Ricky. I was like, I gotta have it.
Oh,
And the thing with the Bowman cards and shit when I collect them, like I'll just randomly put them in boxes. I won't
Yeah.
put them in books, so I might have it. I don't fucking know. That kid's nasty, dude. Your baseball era is ascending quickly.
Hey, good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and update the people real quick.
Also, shout out to Zach, because he started sending me all his Braves paraphernalia, and he's like,
This
how have
guy.
you and I not talked baseball before? And I was like, I don't know, we've literally talked about everything else. Zach Lovett, he's rad, and he sent me some dope shit that he has, some Brave stuff. You know, he heard us talking about the boy, the professor.
Hey,
dude,
bro,
Maddox.
I tried to tell Lauren, I was like, look, I know you get bored during these like little sports talks and all this. Hey, I'm sorry, and I'm not going to turn this into I said I'm not going to turn this into a baseball podcast, even though we probably talk about baseball for at least 10 minutes every pod.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Well, it's tied to baseball season. And honestly, we don't have anything else to talk about sports-wise.
We don't. Now, all right, one thing I'm going to say, and then we can jump off baseball and go to something else. I have picked a favorite baseball team. It is the Milwaukee Brewers.
They chug. That's what they do. They chug.
Well, I'll chug with them if need be. All I'm saying is I picked them. They were kind of obscure. I like the pitcher, what's his name? Mizoworski. Jacob. Anyway, new young phenom, throws 100 plus, damn near every time, throws a fucking 96 slider or some dumb shit like that.
More importantly,
crazy.
His breaking pitches are fucking crazy.
And he outpitched Paul Skeens the other night. Anyway, so skip the sports. Congratulations, Oklahoma City Thunder, for winning the NBA championship, even though Halliburton got hurt in the first quarter.
Don't be doing all that.
We won't talk. I mean, bro, it is what it is. I'm the one that said I called OKC and Pacers finals, and I said OKC was going to win. I said that. I think it's documented like a few pods back. But anyway, July 4th coming up.
Yeah.
What you got planned, bro?
I don't know.
Well, we got something in my house. I'm not going to ask you to come over because I don't want to overwhelm you, but I know how you are, bro. I don't want to overwhelm you.
The only reason I don't usually travel on July 4th is because of my dog.
Oh, yeah. She'll be freaked out.
Well, people in this neighborhood go fucking crazy. It's
It's
like Godzilla's fucking coming to town, dude.
Jesus Christ.
It goes crazy over here.
Yeah, the dogs, we got to give, what's her name, like trazodone, whatever the fuck it is, that nerve medicine.
Knock her out. So
anxiety,
I can't give her that because she just gets super high and fucking.
You told me that.
And she does not handle pain pills or narcotics of any.
You got to just give her morphine and be done with it, bro.
No, because she gets that stare and she starts drooling and I'm like, I don't like that.
Oh, yeah, you about to fucking turn
She's
into
panting.
a werewolf.
And I'm like, all right, this is not making you
I
more
hope it
chill.
ain't no full moon on July 4th.
Full panic attack right now.
Bro, I was thinking about this. The other day, I said, hey, why the fuck are fireworks legal?
Yeah.
They're literal explosives.
Yep.
Like, bro.
Apparently, fireworks are a God-given right written in the Constitution.
Apparently. Even though they didn't start in America, we sure fucking claim them.
Sure
but
do.
until you go over to China and see how they fucking get down.
Yeah.
And that's where they were fucking originated from.
Absolutely.
You better fucking watch it.
But I mean,
now it's
kind
crazy.
of what we do here. We go, that's ours now. Thank you.
Exactly, bro. Appropriate everything. We are the fucking appropriation country.
Well, that started with the Roman Empire, though, dude. That's what made them great
sense.
is that they would conquer a region and then allow their culture and the religion to be.
I can see that.
Matriculated into theirs. And then once they started going, you're kind of not Italian. We don't know if you can. That's when they crumbled. Right. That's when they fell apart.
Ain't that a bitch?
Kind of applies to
fucking fragile egos is what they are. Yeah. But so I was
that's
just
what we
thinking
do.
about
We take
that.
fireworks and we go, those are cool. Those are ours now.
Like, bro, think about it. You can buy as many as you want to.
Mortars.
And just it's like the government being like, here's explosives. Shoot as many as you want, and unless it's really hot outside, you can pretty much just fucking fire them off wherever you want to.
Now, that shit does not, that is a Southern thing. I will tell you
Is
now.
it?
Yes.
Can't do it in New York.
You go to watch fireworks. I mean, I remember being a kid, bro, and we got mortars from Pennsylvania because you could go across the borders and buy the border and buy real fireworks, just not New York.
Yeah.
So some kids would do it. We had a field party and we shot off like 6 mortars up on top of this hill. Boom, boom, boom. And I could see the cops coming from
They were fucking waiting on something to
5
go down.
miles away, dude. We saw
Oh
the headlights.
my
We saw the
God,
lights, and we go, there's
bro.
100% chance they're coming up here. And sure as fuck, they did. And they're
Bro.
like, you can't shoot fireworks. I mean, we were the only people shooting fireworks around.
Bro, down here,
They
there
found
are
us.
there's no, I mean, like, the neighborhood would be like, or the county or the city or whatever, be like, oh, no, fireworks can be shot. Nobody gives a fuck about that, bro. Bunch of damn outlaws down here. I'll tell you how fucking dangerous they are. All right, I'm going to give you another childhood story.
You survived a fucking mortar in your hand?
Well, no, but, all right, so I was probably 8, 9 years old. I was downstairs. I had a pack of black cats. All right. Pack of black cats. And I still don't know how this happened to this
Husker
day.
do's, Husker don'ts.
Husker don'ts. You ain't got no whistling bun. All right, anyway. Shout out to David Spade. He's great. So I had a pack of black cats. So I was in an apartments, but I was like, there were steps to go up to the, apartments, like in the breezeway and stuff. So I lit the pack of black cats and I started to run up the steps. And I don't know what happened, but they literally, the whole pack blew up in my eyes.
What are black caps?
Black cats.
Black cats. What's that?
You don't know what black cats are?
No.
They're like little fucking, I don't know how to explain them, bro. You have to look them up, but they don't fly or do anything. Literally,
They just blow up.
And they're quick. They got a quick fucking fuse on them. So literally, when you light it, as soon as you light it, fucking throw it because they're going off. They don't have that same like little blue wick that the other ones do. They're just like paper. So
you're going up the stairs and then
I turned to go up the steps and they blew up in my eyes. They come in like packs like that, right? And so. Yeah, they blew up in my eyes, and I still don't know how it happened because my back was to them. So unless it caught on my fucking shoelace or I know that they were on the ground.
How old are you, 5?
Yeah, bro, I was fucking 8 or 9.
Okay.
I had gunpowder in my eyes.
I'm just glad we got past the age 4 to 6 range.
Well, now you see what happens when I reach the next level.
You were a fucking problem between 4 and 6. So it's shocking you got out of the 4 to 6 range.
All right, so it's the electrocution.
So we get to 8 to 9. That's
it's the electrocution, the glass tables, the whatever. Then I go up next. I'm battling blindness right now.
okay.
So fucking gunpowder's in my eyes. I go upstairs. I'm crying. I'm telling mama like, fucking blood. So I had to go like wash my fucking eyes out and everything. It was literal gunpowder.
How
like,
they
around
didn't
my
blow
eyes.
out like, in your eyes?
I don't know. All I know is I remember them pop, 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 and I'm like, and it was right in my fucking
you're
eyes,
fucking
bro.
lucky to burn your retinas out of your
I know,
head.
but I don't understand why that happened. It's a fucking mystery still how that happened.
You don't know where the chunk of meat went.
Don't know where the chunk of meat went.
Whatever's trying to kill you early in life is a mystical being.
And it's leaving no fucking evidence.
No.
I'll tell you that.
That's some Sherlock Holmes shit.
Hey, bro, I'm fucking battling Moriarty in the shadows and didn't even fucking know.
That's what
Jesus
it sounds
Christ, piecing my fucking history together. That's fucking stupid, bro. Like, why can't I ever find evidence of anything? And nobody's ever around to see shit.
So were you blind for a period of time?
No, it took me a minute to kind of get my eyes adjusted though.
I still like if I look at a light it'll be in my eyes for way too long. I feel like the remnants of it.
I did some stupid shit when I was younger. We won't talk. We'll talk about it on another pod.
No, we won't.
All right. So look again. My great grandparents.
What age?
Probably 8 or 9.
Here we go. All right. For the next chapter.
I was 12 minus is what I was.
Okay,
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Definitely by 10 minus. So there was this thing and it was like, you remember those things? I think it was like a light, like almost like an exposure light where you would take a picture, but it was like a little box and it would be a flash on it.
Yeah.
And I guess it would like give you the light you needed to take the picture at the same time because it would like pulse and do all that shit.
No.
So
I already know where this is going.
Stupid ass for no reason
held it up to your face.
No, I didn't just hold it up to my face. I held it directly up to my eyeball and hit the button. It flashed And my vision was literally
deleted.
deleted.
I was saw the light for real.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like it was deleted for probably a minute, bro. Like a whole minute.
So fucking lucky, dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
And but I thought I would never be able to fucking see again.
That's like
literally. I was like, oh my God.
That's flashbangs and shit. Like that's
yeah,
what that
bro.
purpose is.
I literally was seeing colors for like a minute, 2 minutes, and I was like, I don't know if my vision is coming back. And it was like a really bright fucking
held it up to your
I literally held it up to my
eyeball.
eyeball and just fucking
see
did
what
it.
this does.
That's exactly what the fuck I get. If I would have got blinded in one eye, that is exactly what the fuck I would have deserved.
Yeah.
No matter how young I was, that's fucking Darwinism.
Yeah.
If you do some stupid shit like that, that's what the fuck you get. Good luck for the rest of your life. You're doing dumb shit like that.
Yeah, that's not a good story either.
No, it's not. That's why I didn't want to tell it. But you know, it is.
No,
what
I
it
mean
is.
like to tell later in life, like what happened to your eye.
Oh yeah,
And you're like,
I was,
well, you know
fucking
those flashing.
I was in war and
when I was 12 or younger.
I fucking got in a fight with a
held it up to
bobcat. No. I found another piece of dangerous equipment
So
at my great grandparents'
you
house.
see me already rubbing my eyes. I don't like talking about eyes.
Do you not?
Or no.
Oh shit! You'd never be able to wear contacts.
No, I can't. It's never gonna happen. I can't even put eye drops in.
For real? Oh, you're one of those. Lauren's
look
like that too.
I put half the bottle in my cheeks before I get one
Jesus
in there.
Christ! But I can touch my eyeball with my
Don't
pure finger.
start that.
I'm not gonna fucking do it because if it freaks you out, whatever.
Mary moves her shit around.
Oh
and
yeah, she can fucking. Oh yeah, all that shit. I've got contacts lost behind my eyeball before.
Don't want to hear about it.
They come out of the corner of my eye. Or out the way. All right, I don't want to talk about it anymore, but yeah, that's fucking wild.
Can't even hear stories about it. Dude. Okay, where a lot of this started was definitely something happened in a past life with my eyes for sure.
Absolutely.
But Birdman, he has this spot in his iris that's like the pigment is different.
Explain who Birdman is.
Brian Lloyd. You've probably met him before. He's my childhood friend. Yep. We've been tight through the years. He's just one of those cats where we don't need to talk all the time, but when we do, it's like we're
absolutely
1,000. But when he was young, he was hitting a finish nail, and it hit just perfectly where it shot it up into the air, and they're real thin, and it fucking stuck in his iris.
Oh God!
Went in his eye, and I don't know if he pulled it out or it just came out, but his shit is still like. And when he told me that story, I was like, hell no,
bro.
I mean, the chances of that happening, it was just perfect, and ping, coming off, shot it up into the air. That little thin, tiny finish nail, and I was like, bro, I would have just killed myself.
My cousin got hit in the eye with a rock by a lawnmower.
Yeah, I know two other people.
Yep, he was going to talk to his grandfather or whatever, and the lawnmower ran over a rock and it shot out and hit him right in the eye. And it I don't think he's all the way blind in his eye, but he's like, yeah.
That's
so just another like freak accident for no reason.
Yeah, like what the chances? But lawnmower, this fucking guy that owned the house next door, the old man, he'd back his John Deere out. He's 95 years old. Every time I was like, here we go. Because nobody lived in that house. It was vacant. He just slumlord fucking the property. And 4 times a year he had to mow it. And he would drop the mower deck all the way down. He had all that number 2 stone over there. And it'd be like fucking bombs over Baghdad for real over here. He'd be launching rocks, fucking ping, be hitting off my siding. And I'd be like, yo, what are you doing? And he'd be all disoriented.
Raise your fucking blade up, bro.
When he was selling the house, bro, like on a Monday, I had Mom and Joe here. It was like around the holidays. It's like 2 a.m. I hear shit going on. I go out, this motherfucker's under the house with a spotlight looking under the basement. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and he's cutting wood and shit, running fucking power tools.
What's he doing?
I came out
making a damn doomsday shelter.
I came out in the fucking back deck boxers. I go, what are you doing over there? And it takes him 40 seconds to come out because he's hunchbacked. He's seriously in his mid to late 90s. And he comes out and he looks at me all crazy and he's like, I have to. And I go, not right fucking now you don't. It's Monday at 2:30 in the morning on a Monday night, dude. Whatever you're doing right now, one is certainly illegal, and two can happen in the morning when there's fucking sunlight. I flipped out, dude. Lit him up. I kind of felt bad because he was fucking losing it, but fuck that, dude.
I have to. It's fucking crazy.
But he came out of the crawl space all hunched over, and his, he's got it was the way he looked.
You got fucking Gollum as a neighbor, bro. And he was pissed
at me. He's like, I have to, and I was like, no, you don't, bro. Whatever. You're fucking cutting 2x6s right now at 2:30 in the morning. What are you doing? It's Madison, dude. Speaking of, it's like this is the firework. I mean,
it's going down.
Miguel used to be the worst at it, dude. Any holiday, would be
Miguel, bro.
Fucking crazy around here. And she's like not too freaked out by fireworks, but no dog likes fireworks.
No.
Dog's like, they're chill. It's my favorite thing.
No, I've never seen
my mom's dog will be gone.
For real?
Oh, she hears a gunshot 2 miles away, she'll fucking freak out, dude.
Damn.
No, she's real bad.
Yeah, Logan gets all into the firework thing like around July 4th.
Logan seems like a firework guy.
He's definitely a firework guy. I've really slowed down in my I used to be real into him, but I think it was because I was a pyro when I was younger.
Yeah, this has been established,
bro. Yeah,
it's like blowing shit up.
Like blowing shit up. I like the whole hairspray lighter works thing. I used to take Vaseline, I'd put it on my palm, and I'd light it on fire and just have the fire just fucking sitting.
That's crazy talk.
What you call it? I mean, once I found out that it was fucking flammable, but it wouldn't hurt your hand like that. Shit, motherfucker, I'm Johnny Storm all fucking day. Are you serious right now? Fuck yeah.
Light him up or whatever the fuck. What does he say?
I love that shit.
What does he say?
Huh?
What's his catchphrase?
Flame on!
Did Mickey have anything to say about this?
Who, Mickey?
Our last episode? He probably hasn't listened. That's how I know he hasn't listened, because he would have chimed in.
Oh, he would absolutely chime. He's in fucking Vegas right now, looking at Allegiant Stadium or whatever the fuck.
It's a beautiful stadium. Some say
it's beautiful.
It's really dumb. I don't like the looks of it.
For real? Looks like a fucking spaceship.
It looks like a Roomba.
Like a what?
A Roomba. Vegas is just not my thing, dude. I'm more comfortable in Oakland than I am in Las Vegas.
Shit.
Seriously. I'm 1,000% serious about that.
What is the problem with Vegas?
Vegas just has this underlying fuckery,
fucking evil forces
to it. It's just, you can feel the self deprecation and just Sin City it's just, I've never liked it. Every time I go there, I get excited, and then I get there and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I don't.
Oh, this is fucking awful.
It's not that it's a bad town. Of course, it's a great town. It's just not my vibe.
Walking down the street in many forms.
It's just not my exactly. It's just not my vibe.
Yeah, I feel you.
There's this underlying vibe that's not great.
That's crazy. So you've been to the Las Vegas one and you've been to the Oakland one.
Yeah, dude. Oakland was everything you think it is. Bleak in, there'd be, what's he working on? What are you working on, Jules? Oh.
We got Jules over here today. He's working on fucking beats.
That sounds good. He's been in sample mode.
Good. Let him be in sample mode. That's fine. I need beats, or somebody does. Preferably me, though, because nobody else is gonna fucking do them justice like I will. So I don't mean to be egotistical, but I'm the greatest rapper that ever lived.
That's some say.
That's so fucking stupid, bro.
I gotta get you new lights for this booth, man. It's fucking hurts my soul.
Yeah, bro.
That they're all.
Well, maybe what if they turned on as soon as I start rapping?
Yeah, that would make sense.
That'd be fucking fire, bro.
I mean, to be fair, they're not plugged in, and I just replaced that whole outlet.
Did you want to?
Here's another thing. I got a lot of texts about you putting respect on fucking Nicolas Cage's name. That has happened multiple times this week. People are talking.
Listen, no. Because I've been watching Nicolas Cage for a long fucking time.
People are talking, dude.
No. Well, don't talk, because I have the utmost respect for Nicolas Cage. I think I probably did call him the worst, best actor, whatever. Cool. That's fine. I will still watch most any Nicolas Cage movie that comes out, it's not.
I know you don't dislike him.
It's not him as an actor. It's him playing John Madden. Literally, that's the only thing it is. Otherwise than that, I don't got shit to fucking say about it. Matter of fact, I thought about this Nicolas Cage movie. You know, I told you about that movie called like Butcher's Crossing or whatever.
Yeah.
He has a Western that he came out with like within a few
Which is supposed to be
years
really
ago.
good.
It's called The Old Way.
I have not seen it, but I gotta say
And it actually is really fucking good. Old gunslinger.
And this Raider movie is
got the
going to
daughter,
be even better.
Bro, listen, bro. Listen.
Okay, here's another one.
I love Nicolas Cage, guys. So just
my
get off
mom's favorite
fucking
movie
back.
of all time, and I should have mentioned this, is Moonstruck. Have you ever seen Moonstruck?
I have not seen Moonstruck. Isn't that with
Cher,
Bruce?
Cher, and young Nicolas Cage.
What Bruce Willis movie am I thinking of? That early 80s fucking, he's like in a
I don't know.
tank top and the whole deal.
When isn't he in a tank top?
I guess
Bruce
that makes
Willis?
sense. That's true.
It's
I
been-
didn't think about
He
it.
was in, yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't think about it. He's been in like a fucking tank top in every movie
He's been
ever.
typecast as tank top / wife beater guy for 30 years. But
Hey, bro.
at the same time, Bruce Willis not doing too good these days.
He's
I
not.
wish him
bless
well,
his
man.
heart, and
He was a-
Jesus, you are a fucking legend, bro.
Legend. But
Well,
Moonstruck, I have to mention,
Moonstruck.
is a good early Nick Cage movie. But
Oh.
anyway,
Fun fact about Nicolas Cage. Did you know that Nicolas Cage is the reason that Johnny Depp became an actor?
no.
Okay, so Johnny Depp came to L.A. You know Johnny Depp is originally from Kentucky.
Yeah.
He came to L.A. He was a part of a band. He was doing songs. He was doing this and doing that. He ran across Nicolas Cage in L.A. and he was like, hey, you should try out for whatever it was. He was like, you should, try acting or whatever. So his first movie that Johnny Depp ever done, yes, there was 21 Jump Street, but his first film was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wow.
Yep.
Nicolas Cage got him the audition, essentially.
I guess, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Nicolas Cage is the reason Johnny Depp
See?
is a fucking actor, bro.
Just more Nick Cage.
And Johnny Depp's like
greatness.
my favorite fucking actor, so
Just more greatness from Nick Cage, dude.
hey, bro, listen, I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. He's
gonna
wild, he's over the top, he's this and
It's
that.
gonna be a great John Madden, dude.
When-
Excellent
We'll see.
John Madden.
We will fucking see what happens. You know what, though? I enjoy, and I thought about this probably a couple weeks ago. Oh, when I asked you about What Dreams May Come and if you had ever seen it with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
And I wanted to tell you, like, every time, and this actually goes back to the John Madden because you're telling me Shane Gillis and John Mulaney's in it or whatever, which I still think is a fucking joke.
Okay. All right.
But regardless, comedians that do dramatic roles, they really knock it out of the fucking park most of the time.
Yeah, because
Think about it. Robin,
Well-
the pain,
there's a thing there.
it's a dark thing with them.
Yeah, they
Jim
can.
Carrey, Robin Williams, Sandler's got it.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie has it.
When he
can-
wants to be serious, he can be pretty damn serious.
Yes. Eddie's got it. Who else? Even Will Ferrell has had like a couple little serious roles where the hit ain't serious. I mean, it's serious enough. I think there's a movie called Stranger Than Fiction.
Oh, I've saw where he
You
gets.
seen it?
Yeah.
The author and the
Yeah.
thing. Yes. All right. So yes, there's that. I can't remember, but it's just like a lot of comedians when they want to lock in. Even fucking. Have you ever seen Foolish with Eddie Griffin and Master P?
No.
Oh, bro, that's a little hidden gem, bro. Hey,
Eddie Griffin, man.
hey, that
Is he still hitting clubs and shit?
I don't know if he is or not.
If he
but
comes to Zanies, we should go see him, man.
we should, because that motherfucker, bro. Look, there's reasons why he disappeared and he ain't been in every and all things.
I wonder why.
That might have been the original Cat. No disrespect to Cat, but as far as that truth telling shit,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna catch Eddie in no dress. You ain't gonna catch it. Nah, none of that.
Undercover Brother is still one of my favorite
Bro,
movies. So, dude, and him and all the Deuce Bigelow shit.
Bro,
So funny.
You need
dude.
you need to really watch Foolish, and it's one of those like you remember in the 90s Master P would like do these movies and he'd be like
Vaguely.
like I got the hook up or it was like these different little hood movies that he'd do. And he's the worst actor of all time. But it doesn't matter because it's fucking Master P. And he's in a movie.
There wasn't anything he wasn't trying to do.
Bro,
with
he's
no
done
limit.
every fucking thing.
Any media he could do.
The motherfucker was on the Charlotte Hornets.
He probably tried to
music.
He probably tried to start his own news channel.
Probably.
I mean,
so yeah, but Eddie Griffin did a great. He actually plays a stand-up comedian. He plays a stand-up comedian. Eddie Griffin does, and it's really, really fucking cool, bro. Dice Clay's in it.
What?
Yeah, it's
foolish. I'll look it up.
Nice, bro. Yeah, it's really fucking nice. So yes, so that's a good one. But yeah, I was just thinking about comedians really knock it out the fucking park when it comes to what you call it.
You got to be pretty layered individual to be a certain level of comedian. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It seems like it's almost easier for them,
but it doesn't usually go the other way. A very serious dramatic actor cannot be funny most of the time.
I think it was De Niro or Denzel. I think it was De Niro who said the hardest thing for him to play was like in a comedy. That was the hardest role for him to play.
Like Meet the Fockers and
Probably
stuff.
like something like that.
But he still like played a serious role.
Of course. He fucking still, he was like De Niro, but
we watched Meet the Parents a couple months ago, and that movie's still so fucking good.
So fucking funny, bro.
So good.
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Yeah.
Bro,
he keeps getting set up.
Bro, it is so fucking ridiculous.
It's such a great movie. The new Happy Gilmore, what do you think about that?
I am waiting on it.
You excited about it? You think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be bad at all.
Bro, listen, and I was talking to actually a younger guy, which I don't know how the fuck he would know this, but he was like, we need this type of comedy right now.
Yeah.
Because everything's so fucking good, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to tiptoe on fucking eggshells and shit.
Well, it's not that. It's just like everything else, comedy's become you're on this side, you're on that side, which is fucking insane.
You need just that neutral, just overall generalized.
You just need funny movies again.
Comedy, bro. Yeah.
There's not, like we were talking about with MacGruber, that movie can't get made now. Well, no. When you think about Billy Madison, that movie couldn't get made now either.
No, bro. Bro, even something is... Okay, so MacGruber came out in 2010. Me and Joe watched Tropic Thunder the other day.
Could not be made.
Never could fucking come
Not
out
even
today.
close.
Absolutely
and
not.
never with an A-list star going blackface ever again.
Oh my God. The fact that he did that, but that was the whole joke about...
Right.
But it was so fucking genius. That movie, bro,
but
that might be...
Even though everybody knows it's a joke and it's coming from a completely funny place, there's a certain time you can't do that after, and that's certainly what we're in.
That's probably my favorite comedy of all time.
I know. Your Tropic Thunder is my MacGruber.
It's that, yes, it's that, and it's Pineapple Express. Both of those are like my favorite fucking two comedies of all time, period, of all time. Absolutely love Pineapple Express, bro.
Not much tops MacGruber, and even comes close to it for me.
Bro, listen, all I'm saying is fucking Tropic Thunder's got the greatest fucking cast maybe ever assembled.
It's true.
Bro, I was fucking dying.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, did you see like Happy Gilmore 2? Did you see Eminem's gonna be in it?
Yeah.
You see that fucking wig he's got on?
Yeah. I mean, the cast is great. They're bringing Shooter McGavin back. What's his name?
Shooter McGavin back. There's a wrestler at AEW. His name's MJF. He's in it. And it's just gonna be really fucking good, bro.
It is a good time for a good Sandler flick, dude.
We need it.
I'll never say anything bad about Adam Sandler. I like pretty much everything he's ever done.
The motherfucker walks around in basketball shorts and a t-shirt. He's a multi-millionaire
and can really hoop.
And will just roll up anywhere and just start playing fucking basketball for no fucking reason at all. He's a national treasure.
He really is.
He really is.
So the fact we're getting Happy Gilmore too, I'm thankful. It's like
fucking deserves it.
The way I look at Sandler is like when Meshuggah puts a new record out. Every time I go, we are so lucky that we live in a time where these people are still making art.
It's fucking wonderful.
And it's always high quality.
Bro, do we ever talk about this? We're talking about comedians doing dramatic roles or whatever. You know who Terrence McKenna is, right?
Yeah.
Did you know Jim Carrey was supposed to play Terrence McKenna?
That would have been a great fit.
If you look at
their mannerisms and shit.
Well, yes, and if you look at like the picture of Jim with his like grayer beard and the whole thing, and then you see you're like, oh, he would have.
He might still do it,
bro. I really fucking hope so, bro. I want a Terrence McKenna movie. I want an Alan Watts movie. I want I'd like a Carl Sagan movie too. That'd be
that would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be super dope.
Bro, I mean,
it'd be like I'd like to see some.
He's right there with all of them. I mean, just go watch Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind again, and
you know what?
That's a fucking wild movie, dude.
I have never
seen it. You need to see that movie.
Never seen it.
You know what movie of his freaked me out more than anything, and this is when I knew my brain was going to go down a certain path.
Boom.
Call it.
Number 23.
No.
Hold on. Stop.
Because I loved Jim Carrey as a kid. But
hold on. What is this, a dramatic role? Or is this a comedy?
I mean, it's both. But the one that scared me the most of like, oh, I got to look at the world differently now.
Oh, fucking Truman Show.
Yep.
Absolutely. Truman Show had you looking at shit real fucking strange,
for weeks,
bro. Yeah, bro.
And I was young going.
I actually was older when I seen it. When I seen it for the first time.
The Truman Show low-key might have started the flat earth theory.
Maybe.
It might have got everybody that got stuck in that what if this is somewhat real, bro. Then they made a whole thing out of it.
Hey, bro.
I don't know if it came before or after, but one of the two created the other.
I forget Ed Harris was in that movie.
Great.
Like, bro.
Great role. I haven't seen that in 20 years because it freaked me out.
I watched it not too long ago. But yeah, yeah. Truman Show, it's one of those movies that have you really bothered.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what other movie. Fourth Kind did that to me.
Yeah, dude.
Fourth Kind fucked me up.
You know that's the most profitable movie of all time?
The most profitable?
Yeah, like the largest profit margin of a movie ever made. I saw a article on it the other day. Because it only cost them, I can't look it up. It cost them pennies to make that movie.
$100 probably.
And it did like $900-something million at the box office.
What?
Shit. It did crazy numbers.
I didn't know fucking It did like $1 billion between the first movie and the second movie.
Yeah.
The first movie had made like 700-something million. The second movie made like 400-something million. Made over $1 fucking billion, bro.
Yeah.
It was like a $40 million budget for the first one.
Yeah.
And it made 700-something million.
But Fourth Kind, man, that was any of those movies that are like, man, when they're all in therapy and they're seeing the owls.
Listen.
In their dreams. And she starts putting it together. I was like, get me the fuck out of here.
And every time I seen an owl from now, I was like, okay. You know what's crazy is, what was the time that she used to wake up every night?
I forget.
It was 3-something. 3:14. 3 something. And bro, it was like a few days after I seen that fucking movie. I woke up and I looked at the clock and it was that exact fucking
And you
time.
were like, fuck.
And I said,
I saw some shit I wasn't supposed to unlock.
Bro.
That's how I felt when I watched that movie. I was like, I shouldn't have seen that. I feel susceptible now.
My brain was sitting there like, is this a documentary or something? Yeah. Because the way she was looking, bro, that pale look in her face, she looked like she really seen fucking death, bro.
Yeah. Mila Jovovich crushed that, dude.
I don't even remember her in the movie. Was she the main? She wasn't the main. She wasn't the one that's daughter got taken.
She was the therapist or whatever.
Okay, the therapist.
There was interviewing all
I was about to say, because the girl whose daughter got taken, she looked like she for real seen a fucking ghost.
Yeah, she did.
And that's why I was like, oh, is this a real fucking thing?
Well, just the way they it had that Blair Witch feel, because I'm old enough to have gone to see Blair Witch in the theaters when nobody knew it was fake.
I remember the first time I seen it.
And we all went down to the Oneonta Theater to watch it. And I remember being like, what the fuck is this?
I was at my friend's house. I was like 7 years old the first time.
We saw it in theaters. And so when I saw Fourth Kind, it had that similar vibe where I'm like, oh, this is going to be some bullshit. And then I was like, no, this is all plausible.
That was one of those movies where it sneaks up on you. You never think that you're going to be as affected. And then it's like, oh, shit. Same thing happened with me with Donnie Darko.
Oh.
I said, oh, fuck. And I thought about that shit 4 months after.
I still think about
it.
I got shivered out because the first time I watched that, I had just moved home from Florida.
Yep.
I was 20.
Yep.
And I was staying the night at my cousin's house, and he had this cheap apartment, second story apartment, downtown in Oneonta. And he paid no money in rent. And bro, this is fucked. Kind of crazy. And so he's like, "You've never seen Donnie Darko?" And if you know my cousin Rob, he's super like, "We're fucking watching it right now."
This is a Stephen King guy?
No, it's my other
Okay.
cousin. His brother.
Okay.
So his older brother. And him and I are much tighter than the other
Okay.
kid. We're very close. But he's like, "Put Donnie Darko on," and I'm watching the intro and I'm already locked in. Well, this motherfucker goes to sleep. It's 1 a.m.
Bro.
I'm ripped.
That's some shit you do not want to see.
Ripped. And bro, I had this feeling like that movie affected me in such a way that like the veil gets lifted
Yep.
a little bit. And it was that time of night and I was like a little fucked up. And I swear in the like rear corner of my eye, there was like just something hanging there in my peripheral. And I kept looking back and there's nothing there and nothing there. And I'm like, it's fucking weird, man. So go to sleep, finish the movie, totally freaked out, takes me a minute to fall asleep. Next morning, get up, go to breakfast with my cousin. I'm like, dude, that Donnie Darko movie kind of fucking tripped me out. He's like, yeah, it's real crazy. And I was like, I kept feeling like somebody was behind me. He's like, that's weird. I'm like, why? He's like, a very large person killed himself in this apartment. That's how I got it so cheap. And it just shivered me out again. And I was like, bro.
Look, fucking tell me that
What?
beforehand.
And he's like, yeah, it was like weeks before they found him. That's why I pay like no rent. I'm the only person to live here. And I'm like, you got to tell people that,
Bro.
before you go putting on like one of the most cerebral movies ever made.
Like,
and then his ass just falls asleep. I took it raw dog to the face at the bro. It was paused,
bro,
but still.
First time I ever seen that
shit.
shit, I was in a tiny, same bedroom where I found that fucking electrical shocker thing. When I got older, that turned into my bedroom. And
you got a lot of history in that room.
Yeah, bro. And it was literally the room was smaller than this right here.
Wow.
Like it was half of this.
Wow.
Just a bedroom. And it had a twin bed in it.
Yeah.
And there was like a little thing where I had my TV or whatever, my DVD player. And I remember I sat there by myself, high as a son of a bitch.
Yep. That's
and
where I was.
All lights off. And I was sitting there watching Donnie Darko. And I was like, holy fucking hell. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
Yeah.
But I am very disturbed. I stayed disturbed for a while.
Yeah, that movie rearranged my brain.
Yeah, bro.
It did, dude. To this day, when I put it on, it's like a special thing. I have to be, if it's on just randomly, I'm like, nope, not doing it.
I don't even know if I've ever I might have revisited it like once. But it's one of those.
I watched it last year and I was like, it's even crazier now to watch it.
Bro, when he meets up with that old lady and she gives him the
grandma death, dude.
Bro, when she gives him the shit and he sees all her little sketches and the time bro.
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, that movie, but watching it and that I'll never.
The movie might have shaped my fucking philosophy.
It definitely changed me. I mean, it's in my top 10 movies of all time.
It's
just
definitely
the effect
like
it had.
Cult type of.
But I'll never forget that night, dude.
Shit.
And then him telling me that next day, I was like,
that shit.
Because it felt like somebody was there watching the movie with me.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Doing that, and he's trying to fucking put his hand on your shoulder.
And my cousin was fucking hammered, and he's snoring and all kinds of shit tossing around, and I still felt alone with something else. You know what I mean? It was weird, dude.
Yeah, bro, that shit's.
That's what I mean. Music won't do that to me, but like scenarios and watching films and shit, like when it's the whole, that'll get me fucking shivered out,
bro.
Those moments, shit like that. That movie is.
It's really fucking good. That was another thing. Like I used to like look at these kid actors when I was like, either around their age or whatever, and I'd be like, all right, that's gonna be a star. That's gonna be a star. I did it with Jake Gyllenhaal. I did it with Shia LaBeouf. I did it with who else was it? We talked about. I thought Daniel Radcliffe would be bigger as far as, trying to maybe shed the Harry Potter thing.
Tough to do.
You know what's crazy is I thought Dakota Fanning would be a lot more prominent. Dakota Fanning was one of the greatest actresses on the fucking planet when she was like fucking 7.
And the thing is, she's still a great. Did you ever see The Alienist? Did you ever watch that series?
No, I didn't actually.
Really
Is she in it?
Yes.
For real?
Really fucking good.
Last thing I seen her in was Equalizer 3 when her and Denzel fucking reunited since Man on Fire.
The Alien
really crazy.
Came out like right when we met, end of 2017, 18.
For real?
Yep, 3 seasons. You'll like it a lot, dude. It's
The Alienist.
It's really good.
I remember seeing it.
Trying to think where you can watch it. Probably Netflix. Yep, Netflix, dude.
Alienist.
You're gonna love it.
All right,
great, excellent show, dude. I mean, I was bummed when they stopped making seasons of it.
Bro.
Jules is over here.
I'm going at it.
Yep.
Hey.
Making freshies.
Making freshies. I'm down with it. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Look, I'm ready to do some shit. I'm feeling that creative bug again.
Well, that's good.
It's jumping up, bro. I start getting a little antsy every time that it's been a little minute since I created something. Like, I guess musically, because we're definitely in the middle of creation right now. But I feel like
you just coming off the last episode. Did you re-listen to it?
I did.
Yeah, we got some.
Did.
There's some. It's nice to go. I had a lot of people be like, that episode was nice because it didn't start off deep at all.
No,
talking about how
I didn't know
trash
start off with
factually the Fantastic Four are.
Bro,
I mean, it's a fact, dude. It just is.
It is.
It's not about their abilities. It's just they were from a different time. They didn't age well.
Well, I'm gonna stand by Human Torch regardless. Because I feel like Human Torch, if anything, is he can kind of what's the word?
Well, him and Thing were always outliers anyway, really, when you think about it.
Well, yeah. Nobody cares about Invisible Girl and
Mr. and Mrs.
with all the stretchy bullshit.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's very like 1960s idea.
It's definitely old, whatever. You know what? Oh, I'm glad you said that. Have you heard about the Stan Lee documentary that's coming out?
No.
All right, so apparently, me and Mickey talked about this shit. So apparently Stan Lee was getting he was getting taken advantage of his last few years.
By the board of directors or something?
By his handlers and the whole thing. They'd force him to stay and he'd be doing videos or he'd be signing autographs. And there's a video or audio of him where he's like, I'm ready to leave now. Can we, and you hear the handler go nah, you can't leave yet. We got such and such and whatever to do. And then you hear him get frustrated. And you can tell he's starting to not lose it, but you can tell.
He's an old man.
Yeah, bro, he's whatever fucking age he was. Yeah. And so it was there's a documentary coming out about how they done that shit? Yeah, bro.
Good.
About how they done him.
There's nothing more dirty in this world than people taking advantage of old people, bro.
Bro, just the audio and the video. I think it was actually a video. You'll have to look it up. But yeah, it was actually a video, and I was like, that's so fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Even a lot of his last few cameos is they basically forced him to do that shit. Not that he didn't have love for it or whatever, but bro, he's old. You sit him out there for hours to do do these cameos and whatever fan greetings and the whole bro.
Remember the Key and Peele skit about it?
No.
Oh wow.
Stan Lee?
Yeah.
Oh
and
no.
he's at the board meeting of finding new characters and he's clearly lost it. And he's coming up with just and everybody's like, yeah, dude, the characters were wild.
They called it? Oh, that's fucking wild.
You got to see it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to have to see it because...
Again, there's still Key and Peele that I'll put on and be like, I don't think I've ever seen this, and how is that possible? There's sketches that I either don't remember or I missed them because I fell asleep back in the day. I'm going to
start just binging. I'm going to start just binging Key and Peele, I think.
The problem is it just stays on, and you'll go through all 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Quick.
I'm totally fine with that. I'm all right with it. because I mean, it's not like you're not gonna fucking laugh. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Man,
But yeah, I seen it. I think I heard about it like a few months ago, and I think when I had told Mickey about it, he was like, "Yeah," he was like, "I heard such and such," and I think I sent him the clip of the video, but I was like, "Fuck."
I'm trying to think.
And his handler was shady as shit.
Oh, I'm sure. How much money he was making at the end of his life when think about how old he was when Marvel like blew up.
70 something at least.
So he put all that work in his whole life, and then was like, now he's doing cameos in all the movies, and everybody knows who he is, and da 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 da. Like, he did okay for most of his life, but he went from like comic book guy to like the Hugh Hefner of comic books.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's a perfect fucking comparison.
And he's old. It wasn't always like that for him,
bro.
So yeah, he had some bad people around him, I'm sure, because he's a genuinely nice dude.
Fucking trash.
Nothing drives me fucking crazier than old people getting taken advantage of. Bro.
Oh yeah,
that and like veterans that just get cast aside. Well, we don't value old people in this country at all, and that's a fucking problem.
Have you ever been in a nursing home?
Yeah, it's the most depressing shit ever, and I want to punch a lot of people.
I literally like grew up in a nursing home, bro. Like my mama used to. She worked in a nursing home, so she'd work third shift. So I would stay with her overnight while she worked, and I would sleep in they have these like little carts in the hallway of like nursing homes, and they have like towels and blankets and little whatever. And I would sleep in the bottom of that cart. I'd sleep in the bottom of one of those carts, or I would get in the patient's bed that's no longer there.
Whoa.
Look, however that happened.
Whoa.
Yep. And I'd sleep in the bed overnight, and then I'd get up in the morning and I would help fix the breakfast trays. I was like 3 or 4, bro.
Whoa.
And I would fix the breakfast trays for the patients. So we'd go through the hallway. I'd take the tray, I'd put it in there, I'd put their little straw in their orange juice, take their lids off of their breakfast stuff, and then they,
Damn.
Yep. Like,
the energy in those places is definitely different.
Wild, bro.
Definitely different. Then you being a kid, you're soaking all that energy
I
in.
done seen some shit in there. And
I'm sure.
Heard stories from my mama with that shit. So it's like, look, I have that and the Clover Bottom shit. It's kind of wild. And then there's like a whole other dimension. I'll get into it one of these days. But yeah, really, really fucking crazy. But yeah, it's
that has always bothered me, man. Just
bro. I mean, it's it's crazy. Like in other cultures, what they do with their grandparents is when their grandparents get older, don't want to live, don't
come live with them.
Other stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
It's literally like that.
Well, unfortunately, in a capitalist society, if you're not contributing to making the machine money, you are discarded.
Yep.
That is just the facts of it. I mean,
yep.
And that's the sad, because old people know the cyclical nature of the world. So you should keep them around and value their opinion, because they've seen some shit and been through some things.
They're walking fucking libraries. Bro.
Yes. And then we just go, man, get them out of here. What the fuck, dude?
Bro, I remember I used to just ask my great grandfather, even at a kind of in the teenage aspect, because he was alive until like right after I graduated, my great grandfather. So like he remembers seeing like the first car he ever seen, because like they're from down here. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like a bunch of fucking vehicles down here. Like especially in like a smaller towns and stuff. So he said he remembers one of the first like Model Ts he seen, and the first what else was he talking about? Hell, I remember my mama telling me about the first time that she heard about them talking about microwaves.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
I still don't fuck with microwaves, dude.
Of course you don't. Bro, you're the only motherfucker I know that does not own a microwave.
Never have, never will.
Ovens take too long, bro. I ain't patient enough for all that shit.
Not if you have a good oven. My oven.
You got an air fryer?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, who needs a microwave now? We have all kinds of cool devices.
No, I don't even hardly. There's no reason to use the microwave if you got the air fryer.
First of all, like all the conspiracies around microwaves, set that aside for just a second.
All right, I'll
and understand that everything tastes shittier out of the microwave. Everything. I've never taken a slice of pizza and put it in there and been like, that's better now. I'd rather eat it cold.
It's not, but no, it's never better now. That's
sure. What I'm saying. So
But
like, fuck
I'm
that.
not a cold pizza type of guy.
I'm a
so
cold-
I'll take it in a fucking
Look,
microwave.
I grew up
But air
on-
fryer, bro.
I grew up on cold Italian food. I would prefer to cook any Italian dish, let it sit overnight, let the fat and acids render, and I'll eat that shit cold the next day.
Honestly, bro, if we're being like totally honest right now, I don't think this would be controversial at this point, but the air fryer is a better invention than the microwave.
I think so.
I don't see why not.
Well, it does more. It's more versatile, better for you. Why weren't they just think about? You can fry things without oil. Just put that right there. It's already healthier.
Boom.
And how fast it is.
The fact you can like reheat fries and fucking pizza in an air fryer.
Yeah, and they're better when they come out.
Yeah,
Better.
bro.
French fries are. You could half cook them, throw them back in there the next day. Immediately better.
Fucking
Do that
beautiful,
with a
bro.
microwave. See what kind of fucking wet cardboard that turns into.
Wet
Immediately.
cardboard is what it'll turn into. So you're fucking
Microwaves
spot on.
are trash. Always have
They
been.
are trash, bro.
They really
That's
are.
fucked up.
If you're prioritizing a microwave in your kitchen, you're building a house right now in 2025, you're fucking up.
Honestly, that now they should have just air fryers built into houses
Hell
instead
yeah.
of microwaves.
Well,
That
they
would
should
make
be
more
in
sense.
they should be in every oven regardless now. If you're buying a new oven, you should have an air fryer built into this fucking
That's true.
underneath of it.
That's true. That's true.
But
yeah, air fryer, bro.
look, I got made fun of by everybody in my family for years. That's right. You don't have a dishwasher and you don't have a microwave. First off, when I bought this house, I've worked in enough houses, and anybody that is in the trades will tell you, dishwashers are mold heavens, and they all fucking leak eventually.
I can see that.
And by the time you know that it's a slow leak, your subfloor's rotted out, you got black mold, shit's going wrong.
That's fucked up. I
And
got
so-
a dishwasher right now. Don't say it.
Yeah, but you have a newer house, but eventually it's gonna happen. So my house was built in 1950. I'm not putting a fucking dishwasher in this house. It would be its demise.
This don't look like a 1950s
This house has
fucking
been here for
house.
75 years. The minute I put a dishwasher in, it will crumble in 5.
Oh, it's gonna fucking go.
Crumble in 5, bro.
bro.
Fuck a
That's
dishwasher.
fucking wild.
My mom's
bro.
gonna hear this and be like, "You're wrong. Dishwasher would save you so much time out of your life." Because now look, Miri and I have a very strong agreement that I'm the laundry guy and she's the dishes gal. She
Okay.
likes doing dishes, hates laundry. I don't mind laundry.
Okay.
I hate doing dishes. So we got a good
Me and
system.
Lauren, neither one like doing fucking laundry.
I mean, it's not my favorite thing to
dishes
do,
are alright,
but
yeah,
if I'm
man.
choosing one chore over the other, fuck doing dishes, dude. It's not my thing.
Dishes used to gross me out. I used to be very like if I had like food on a plate or something, it used to like fucking.
What? What do you mean?
It's just like fucking. I don't want
Somebody
touch
else's
it. I don't
food?
wanna- anybody, mine, anybody else.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't give a fuck what it was. I
Yeah.
had like a weird thing about it. This is like when I was a teenager.
I was weird
No, I'm
too
not
until
like
I
that.
worked in a fucking kitchen and was the
Bro,
dishwasher.
That's exactly
then
what
I-
it was. I used to work at Fazoli's was my first job, and I used to do nothing but wash fucking breadstick pans the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was like that. And then I've washed dishes at like Taco Bell and different places. But it's
What
like
the fuck dishes they got there?
who the fuck, bro? All kind of shit, bro.
That they're cooking in? Yeah.
Just know
This was
that it's
like,
a lot of
other
fucking
people split,
shit.
but we had 3 basins. And first one's sanitizer. And I just go ahead and throw it dunk right in
Yep.
there, and I don't fucking worry about it after
Yep.
that. Everything dies. My hands were roasted 24/7.
Oh yeah, bro. That's how
Yeah.
it was. You'd have to pick up people's plates and stuff, like serving tables. You'd pre-bus is what they call it, and
Yep.
you fucking take your stuff and put it
Bloom,
in the
bloom,
little
bloom.
dish thing or whatever. Yeah, but
I
got
kind of
over
miss
that
working
shit
at a
pretty quick.
restaurant sometimes.
Well, I do too.
I really do. I like the hustle and bustle of it.
it's nice.
It definitely is super stressful at times. I remember
Oh, it's fucking crazy stressful. You get in the weeds, bro. It's over.
I had the biggest meltdowns of my life in a kitchen.
Oh yeah, bro. I swear, bro.
I'll end on one kitchen story.
And on it.
So, I worked at my mom's bar all through high school, and then I'll go to Florida. And then when I moved back to New York, I'm like, well, I'll just make some money, go work in the kitchen. Not all the time, but here and there.
Yeah.
and her business partner at the time, they would have a falling out later on, but she always had a tone to her that was a little rough. You know what I mean? So I remember I was like kind of just sick of being in the kitchen, and I'm like trying to move on, and we're closing, and I got a place to be. I think I just joined Emanation with the boys, and we're like partying.
Yeah.
So she comes back and she's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm cleaning up. It's 9:45 or whatever. Nobody here. I'm starting to clean up."
What time y'all close?
10.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, no. And she put like some fucking giant order of wings in. And I was like, I had put everything away. I turned the fryer oil off.
Bro.
Because we were like, look, by 9:30, if it's slowing down, just go ahead and turn shit off. So
absolutely.
She came back and was like, no, here's a giant wing order. And bro, I took the wing sauce out of the walk-in cooler and I spiked it on the fucking floor. Full fresh gallon of fucking hot sauce, bro. I Gronkowski'd that shit.
Bro.
And to this day, if you go in that kitchen, this is 20 years ago, you find specks of hot sauce. It went everywhere.
Bro,
every surface. And she came back. She heard it happen. And we had like a saloon door, and she opened it and she goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I was just like, "Get out." I was so mad at myself because now I'm cleaning that for the next 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's no way. I mean, I was fucking I didn't think it was going to be like that, dude.
Well, this goes to show you, listen, whoever the fuck's listening to this, if y'all are one of these fucking people that try to come in even 30 minutes before a restaurant closes, you're a fucking asshole, bro.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how much... I'm gonna be totally honest right now, and I hope that nothing happens to me or anybody I love over this. But do you know how much death that I probably wished on people that would come in within 30 minutes of us closing? I'm about to like go home, and all of a sudden these motherfuckers trying to sneak in out of nowhere.
All you got to do is just wait for the clock to hit. Bro, you're out at the door.
The shit's already put
done.
Up.
Dishes are done. Everything's put back in the walk-in, labeled. Bro, you've prepped for the next day.
And these motherfuckers will come in and then stay like 30 to 45 minutes after we close, because we'll sit them down 15 minutes before we close, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of fucking asshole you have to be to do? Bro, to this day...
Inconsiderate pricks, really.
To this day, I'm still funny about even coming to a restaurant if they close within the hour. Yep,
same.
Within the hour. I'm not gonna fuck. Whether it's fast food, whether it's whatever. It's like, you know what? I'm not even.
And if the kitchen is open and I do order something, and you know, it's me. I can't order much at places, but if I do, and I never go late, but I would go whatever's easiest that you don't have to like make anything. You throw some mozzarella sticks in and cool.
Yeah, bro. Because if you got to start pulling shit,
I'm not ordering sandwiches and main courses.
Bro,
nope.
Look, when I worked at Taco Bell. Listen, we're not answering that motherfucking drive-through speaker within probably 20 minutes of closing. Absolutely.
And as everybody knows from watching Waiting, and if young people haven't seen
you better fucking...
Nothing good is happening to your food if you order within a half an hour of that kitchen closing. Nothing good.
Honestly, Waiting is probably one of the most accurate fucking restaurant movies that you've ever fucking seen.
Very accurate.
Yeah, bro.
Some of it's a little crazy. The Batwing's wild, but other than that,
but we're not gonna go like crazy.
Nobody's really
not
doing
everybody's
that.
like.
But what's going on with your food? If you fuck with people,
go ahead and be a smart ass.
That's 1,000%.
Go ahead and be a fucking smart ass. Go ahead and be a damn asshole if you want to.
I'm just thinking about spiking that hot sauce, bro. That was one of the big. When it hit the floor, I was the biggest regret rushed over me. I was like, oh, wow.
Oh, no.
I need to be a better person.
I've lost control.
I was like 20. Full rage.
Oh, yeah. You was fucking,
a big thing of hot sauce, bro.
You was full of fucking testosterone and damn rage.
Oh, it was pure rage. Pure rage, dude.
Bro.
I think that was the last time I ever worked in that kitchen.
I can see that.
I think. I mean,
I could see that.
Went
you
out.
was already on the
went
way.
out on a
Like
fucking high
you was
note,
already
dude.
out, but like on your
I'd
way, like
spent
out.
years of my life in that kitchen, bro.
I
And
just
I was finally
bro,
like, you
if
know
there's
what?
something that
Fuck
will
this.
make you fucking really hate people, it's working in food.
Yeah,
Because people,
everybody's at their worst,
bro.
They are.
I had this lady one time. I was giving her, like, she asked for a dessert to go. So, like, I had to do, like, chocolate syrup in a little plastic cup, like a ramekin. And then I had to do, like, caramel. And I fought to get this fucking caramel out of this fucking bottle, right? And it's just coming slow. You know how fucking caramel is, bro.
Yeah.
You get, so I tried my best to, like, get it out. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it filled the cup up probably a quarter of the way or whatever. But it's like, it's fucking melted and poured on there. And I fucking brought it back out to her. I was at my wit's end by then. I brought it out to her. She was like with her family or like a bunch of different people. And she was like, is this all the caramel I get? She was like, what would you do if this is the amount of caramel you got? I said, ma'am, I've been through a lot of things in my life, so I wouldn't really be worried about caramel. And she shut the fuck up. And
you're lucky.
Away.
You're lucky she shut the fuck up.
Well, if you don't,
these days,
there's
somebody's
more happening.
Yeah,
but her family apologized to me afterwards because of how fucking stupid she looked.
Yeah,
and it's like, listen, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Now that's happening right now at a restaurant,
bro,
2 miles away.
I've seen horror stories. You're not about to make me feel bad about fucking caramel in the cup. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Get a real problem, dude.
No, get a real problem.
Imagine being her husband.
Fuck him. Look, same thing when I worked at FedEx. When I delivered at FedEx, I pulled in this lady's driveway. She had just got like new gravel or whatever. And I got like a little close to like the yard, but not in the yard.
Yeah.
I got a little close and I like hit the brakes. And you know, new gravel, it slides. It ain't like compact like that yet.
Yeah.
So I had stopped or whatever and then delivered her package. And then that next week that I went there again.
She lit you up?
So I was at her neighbor's house and all of a sudden I seen her. She had her cell phone out. She was in the yard and had her cell phone out. It was like pointed towards my I'm like, this stupid motherfucker's taking pictures. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I stopped on the side or whatever, and I was about to get her package out or whatever, and she was like, did you see you such and such my gravel or whatever she said? It was something about like gravel, and I wasn't near her yard because it basically like I had it was almost like a wheel print in the gravel. Basically,
yeah, it's gravel. It's not gravel. The yard. Who gives a shit?
It's fucking gravel. So she's like, "Did you know you did this to what you call it?" I was like, "I mean, yeah." And my first thought was to get out of the fucking truck and just sweep it over with my foot just to show her it wasn't a big deal. But I just looked at her for a minute and I was like, "I wish I had those problems." That's what I told her, and her fucking mouth dropped open. And then hey, look, that's exactly what she sounded like. But like, no, her mouth dropped open, and I was just like, I just fucking drove away because like, what the fuck else? I wish I had gravel. Are we fucking for real?
FedEx drivers don't have the best track record though. They be throwing shit. I've seen the videos.
Bro.
Not you. I'll
tell you shit. I'll tell you what I used to do. I get at the end of a porch and slide the damn package to the front door. Like if it was a long package, I ain't gonna throw nothing. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's something like if I know it's like a shirt or something inside, I might like just toss it a little bit. But I ain't gonna be throwing shit and doing all that.
Some of those videos are wild.
Oh, bro, some of those videos are wild. All of them.
Wild.
UPS, fucking FedEx, Amazon, they'll be doing some crazy shit.
Don't blame them.
But like, no, but sliding ain't gonna do shit to nothing. Look, I get to the end of a damn porch. Slide that bitch all the way to the front door, and I used to be real good at it. I got a
book delivered today that Miri ordered, and it was right when that rainstorm hit, and it was in the Amazon just bullshit paper, and it's a paperback book.
Yeah, I was like, they're supposed to put that shit in plastic bags.
This book is about to be roasted, dude. 100% fine.
What book was it? She got a book. What kind of book? Lauren's been reading books. That's why I asked.
Some cannabis
Oh, cannabis therapy. I seen it on the.
Yeah, my mom
fucking-
recommended it. It's like
okay.
it's like the history of its relationship, like
Oh,
in
that's fire.
Japan and all these places.
Wish I could enjoy cannabis therapy
Someday, bud.
one day, bro. It's all right. It is what it is.
All right.
Well,
Till next time.
till next time, man. We will see y'all episode 13. Unlucky 13, baby. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Horror movies only.
Absolutely. Moon Wolvie. Oh.